Hello, I'm going to do my Capricorn energy reading. As always, take what resonates, leave what does not. If you're interested in any of the cards that I'm using, the links are down below. Also, if you like this reading, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe. It is greatly, greatly appreciated. Also, I'm going to do my live reading this Saturday at 9 a.m. I decided to do it in the morning. It was pretty much a tie between the a.m. and the p.m., but I was definitely very tired after my day, so I think I'm going to do the 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. All right, we have the Emperor Aries, we have the Seven of Cups, and we have the Page of Cups. We have the Ten of Swords, we have the Queen of Pentacles, and we have the Ace of Swords. And then we have the Hermit, the Nine of Swords, King of Swords, very interesting. Bottom of the deck, we have the Two of Pentacles. That is about finding balance in different areas of your life, balancing things out. All right, so what you may be struggling with is we have the Emperor, we have the Seven of Cups, and we have the Page of Cups. The Emperor could be an Aries that is surrounding you. There could be somebody there could be a power. Is there a power struggle going on between you and someone else? That's kind of what I'm feeling. Also, I feel like you might be overwhelmed with things. I'm immediately drawn to this dragon, this fire-breathing dragon that is in that cup. So I feel like it's, and especially if this is in the challenge area, I feel like could be your emotions are feeling challenged, or you're feeling challenged by someone that is overbearing. That's kind of what I'm feeling. I don't feel like this is your energy. I feel like this is someone that's surrounding you. Somebody that is kind of being overbearing and is kind of being that dragon, right? And is causing you, I almost feel like you're questioning your own emotions or your own feelings about something. And I feel like this person is maybe trying to sway you or manipulate you, or like I feel like they're making you question how you feel about something or your thoughts about something. That there's somebody around you that is making you feel that way. Yes. As we have the Devil come out, right? That you're feeling chained, that you're feeling tied down, that you're feeling like you're boxed in, like you're feeling like you can't break free from something. I almost feel like you're feeling like your opinion doesn't matter, like it doesn't count. For some reason, I feel like it's... I feel like there's this toxicity that is around you. It could be your own thoughts, right? It could be that your subconscious or, your thoughts are going to that. But I kind of feel like it's a person around you that is making you question things. And I feel like you're at the point where you're kind of realizing that something is going on. And that maybe before you had like rose-colored glasses on and you weren't really seeing it. But now I feel like something's happened, something's triggered you, or something's made you realize, okay, I think that this is not exactly what I was thinking it was, right? That you're like kind of questioning that, and you're like, okay, I need to rise above this situation, and I need to move forward. And I really need to take a hard look at something. I really need to... because I feel like this Page of Cups is looking towards this current energy, what it is you need to focus on. And I feel like you need to refocus things. And especially, it's almost like he's looking right at this Ten of Swords, where it's like, okay, this has got to come to an end. This has got to change. I feel like, yeah, definitely. I almost feel like it's that realization that you've kind of been holding yourself back, and that it's time for you to break yourself free and to just gain back your power. I feel like it's a sense of loss of power. It could be I feel like it could be a friendship. You know, sometimes we have those friends that, you know, we keep trying to make it work, but, you know, those relationships that we're like, well, we keep trying and trying and trying, but it's like, okay, I've tried enough, I can't try anymore. That it's not something that is helping me, that it's, I just feel like there's some sort of relationship around you that you're kind of opening your eyes to, and you're kind of realizing what's really going on, or you're seeing how it's affecting you. Sometimes we don't realize how much, you know, other relationships, others people's, like picking up other people's energies, right? Is that person always, you know, like they're not happy with their life, and so their energy is like, you're picking up that energy, right? Being, you know, like an empath, because an empath picks up energies from other people. So you have to be careful about who you surround yourself with, because you can absorb their energy. And I feel like that's what you need to look at, is that you're being held back, and I feel like you may be starting to shut down, you may be starting to close things off, especially with these two cards here. And I was just noticing, like I noticed when this King of Pentacles, like he's sort of looking down, and he's kind of not. When we feel that we go within ourselves, we're always kind of looking down. We're always kind of avoiding eyes. We're avoiding eye contact. We're kind of in our own little bubble. Like we're looking down to kind of almost like a shield, to shield ourselves from other people. But when we're feeling happy, and we're feeling strong, and we're feeling proud, our head is up and we're looking around us, right? And we're looking for that eye contact, and we're feeling good and we're feeling proud. But I feel like that this is kind of where you are, is like you're kind of like he's looking down, and then we have the Four of Pentacles and then the Eight of Swords, where it's kind of like you're closing yourself off. And I feel like that's what you need to look at. For this future energies here, we have the Hermit, which is Virgo, and I feel like it's looking within and kind of shining that light on this, right? Because we have the snake right here. So shining your light on this snake, right? Which goes back, I feel, over here, whatever this represents for you, this Emperor and this Devil energy here. So I feel like you kind of realize here, right, that this is going on. You're realizing here that you're starting to shut down, and that like you're starting to close things off. And over here, this energy is like kind of shining that light on that snake and this Nine of Swords, and seeing all of this stress and anxiety that this situation is causing for you. And looking within to really shine that light on that and say, well, okay, why is this affecting me? How is this affecting me? How can I change these, right? And moving forward with the Three of Wands, and then we have the Queen of Pentacles again. And I feel like it's being your own best friend and looking out for yourself, because that's what we have to do. And feeling that calmness. I feel that the Queen of Pentacles is somebody who's very calm. She's down to earth. She's loyal. She's dedicated. She's grounded. And maybe that's like you're not feeling that here, but over here it returns because look at that, you're focusing on that. I love it. We've got the Ten of Cups there. And then the Five of Pentacles overall energy. And I feel like that can represent temporary hardship. This is just temporary. And the reason why it's just temporary is because you're seeing what's going on, and you're realizing what's going on, and you're saying, okay, I've got to do something about this. I'm seeing what's going on. And it's kind of like being out in the cold, or walking away from things, or, you know, that kind of energy is that you may have to step away. But I love this here. Like this energy that's coming in, or this future energy, is that kind of shining the light on what it is that's been holding you back, and kind of realizing really what's going on here, and making those changes with that Three of Wands, and feeling more grounded, and feeling like, okay, I'm feeling like myself again, right? I'm feeling more grounded. I'm feeling calmer. I'm just feeling better. And that results in that Ten of Cups. And that's like what the goals are, is like when you have the problem, when you have something going on that is stressing you or causing you to shut down, it's facing it, right? It's facing it, dealing with it, looking at it, figuring it out, and then making changes. With that King of Swords there is like, what are those changes that need to be made to get yourself back on track? All right, so this card was just kind of sitting there, and it's from that same deck, so I had just turned that over. So Six of Swords, again, I feel like that's kind of like an overall energy there, as in, you know, moving forward to calmer waters. Hierophant, Taurus, faith, belief, guidance, feeling more grounded. Choices, decisions, Two of Swords. Clarity, listening to that inner voice, and cutting things out that needs to be cut out and let go of. Oh, look at that Tower. Tower always has to come out for Capricorn. But, right, because I feel like this Tower is needed, because if this is what's holding you back, right, and it's causing you to shut down, and maybe something was built on a false foundation, that you know, that this relationship, this situation here has a lot of cracks in it, and it's like, I mean, the Tower is a good thing, right? And I feel like it's, okay, we're cutting that down, right, to get to that Ten of Cups. And then we have the Queen of Pentacles again. So that's 3 times. There's 3 different Queen of Pentacles going on there. 1, 2, 3. And I just feel like it's sort of that grounding energy here for you, and kind of getting back to yourself and feeling, I feel like you're unsteady here. I feel like you're on shaky ground. I feel like you're kind of, are you walking on eggshells in this situation over here? That is never fun, to be in a relationship that you feel that you're walking on eggshells. And I feel like that's something that you need to look at and say, okay, is that how I want to be? And it's causing you to kind of shut down within yourself. So how do we get rid of those eggshells? And we have this Tower here. And I feel like you're in control of this Tower, because we have this card here where he has the sword and he's kind of cutting things out. And he's like, okay, I'm going to take this sword and kind of cut that Tower down, because this is not working for me. And it's really that power within yourself to do that. And I feel like the goal is for this Ten of Cups. And then let's look at the bottom of the deck. Look at that Two of Cups. I feel like this represents that relationship that you have with yourself, and loving yourself, and seeing that you are struggling here, and you're like, okay, I've got to make some changes. I've got to come together with those people that are there to support me and to be by my side. I need to focus on those relationships that are a partnership and work together, right? With that Two of Pentacles, where I'm working together with somebody, not that I'm fighting against someone. All right, let's grab a Whispers of Healing. We have Unconditional Love. Look at that. I feel like that goes with that. And then we have self-love, right? And that's what I was saying, is that self-love for yourself and looking out for yourself. And I kind of feel like that's sort of where my readings are, is what are those things that we have to look at, right? What are those things that we have to look at that are our obstacles, so that we can do that self-love, so that we're not accepting behaviors or situations that are not working for us, that are working against us. And giving ourselves that unconditional love, right? Yes, it's nice to give to someone else, but we have to give it to I feel we have to give it to ourselves first, and then we can give that to others. All right, we're going to grab a empowerment card here from my witch casket for Capricorn. I'm going to take these two. All right. So we have write about your body. Write down 3 good things about your body. No time for body shaming here. Your body is a beautiful vessel carrying a divine soul through a difficult world. Show it some love, right? That's self-care. Okay, and then she kind of has her, you know, she's doesn't have any clothes on. She's naked here, and she has those, you know, that body, writing about your body, about yourself, right? Not negative things, because you know, we have a tendency to go to the negative things, but write those positive things that you have. Write that self-love, right? Positive things, self-love. That self-love, that's an example of self-love, is writing about those positive things. And then we have write a letter to the past. Write a letter as if you were writing to yourself as a child, and make it positive. Tell the younger you all of the things you've accomplished. Tell them how you are making them proud, and let them know they are in safe hands, right? To the past. Is there something in the past that, you know, you're fighting for yourself to move forward and not be stuck in this energy here? Is this past energies that you're dealing with? Is this past relationships? You know, is that something that you need to look at and you need to deal with? And then you need to write that letter and say how strong you were to be able to see the situation and move on from it. And to not keep yourself in that energy, that you're able to take that sword and have this Tower moment to free yourself from it. All right, I'm going to grab a magical incantation card from Witch Casket. We have trust. Faith and trust and empathy, they shall banish all jealousy. Right? Having that faith and having that trust and having that empathy for yourself and trusting yourself, doing that, right? Trust and unconditional love. I feel like that's what those two go hand in hand. All right, lots for you to think about, lots for you to do here. As always, stay positive, stay safe, and I will see you next time.